It hasn't made us any busier at all. In fact, the streets in front of the store seem a lot more empty than before.
Well, it's now been about 2 months that downtown Caldwell businesses have had to manage with parking meters. Owners are still saying the whole pay for parking thing has cost them money and customers. Tonight, the Caldwell mayor is going to propose some changes to those meters, including extending the free portion of the parking space and reducing what days you'll have to pay. So what do city council members and business owners think about these adjustments? Here's Aspen Shumpert.
I can't say that I've seen any positive changes. Things have been pretty much the same. The streets seem empty, the store is slow.
2 months after parking meters went up in downtown Caldwell, businesses still believe they are keeping customers away. That doesn't sit well with council member Diana Register.
So there were all these things that may work in a bigger city, but it doesn't work for Caldwell. And I think that's where this is getting lost.
She voted no on the parking meter ordinance, hoping the city would take the time needed to get it right.
The meters were extremely rushed. The mayor did not communicate with council about what was going on or what he was going to do. And I feel like we went from step 1 to step 10, putting in the meters.
She says there could have been a test period or more discussions about when the meters would run.
The community said in many different times at meetings, on social media, all over the place, that they would stop coming if they put the meters in. And it was almost like the city called their bluff and they're not coming anymore.
A petition started by downtown business owners now has more than 700 signatures demanding the city remove the meter.
People to rush in and rush out, which is not something that we want for Caldwell.
We watched as one of Rostock Furniture's customers tried to pay to park, but got locked out 6 times.
He said those parking meters are a nightmare.
Caldwell Mayor Jerem Wagner has heard the complaints and plans to answer them with some proposed changes he'll announce at Tuesday's council meeting.
Currently, all people get 15 minutes of free parking. This proposal would increase that to 30 minutes of free parking. The second change would be to the days of the week when parking is charged in downtown. Currently, when you come to downtown, metered parking is charged Monday through Saturday. This proposal would reduce that to Monday through Friday, with Saturday and Sunday being free.
Business owners say that's not enough.
I do think that it is a Band-Aid. I don't think that offering Saturdays free and offering an additional 15 minutes is going to do really much of anything especially for our customers. We need a lot more time for people to come in and shop.
She's suggesting 2 free hours of parking, while others would be satisfied with 1.
I'd love to see the first hour free every day, and Saturdays free. Because I know that there has to be a compromise. Everybody would like to see these gone, but I'm certain there has to be a compromise, and that's what I'm trying to work for. Before the meters came up, the businesses were getting more people, and now, as you can see, the street's empty.
Additionally, the contract between the city and the meter company gets renewed each year. That will potentially happen this fall, or the city could choose to reevaluate the parking meters then as well. I also want to mention that a Caldwell man, Eric Phillips, has started working on a citizen initiative. If he were to get enough signatures, the parking meters would go to a vote by the public. Once it's been submitted by the city clerk, it will go under review. He hopes to get that to the city clerk this week. Additionally, you know, Brian, there were businesses that were for this in the beginning.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Even that gentleman said everyone wants to see them gone. Is that true? What about those that want to see them there?
And I have yet to find the businesses that initially wanted parking meters to avoid some of that congestion. I know Council Member Register also said she had talked to 18 businesses just in the last 2 weeks, and she couldn't point me in a direction of one that was supporting them as well. So I would love to hear if they're doing what those businesses wanted.
So, I mean, I guess this from the beginning, this was the mayor's idea to put these in there, right?
Yeah, it was the mayor's idea after hearing concerns from businesses of employees parking out front in their spots all day.
We'll see if anything changes tonight, because they could make a decision tonight, correct?
Yeah, they could make a decision tonight.
Okay. Thank you very much, Aspen.